Hey there, Biscuits. Byxis here. It's been a while since we last held a Toram discussion video, and while I didn't cover the recent map update, I did want to cover the recent changes with the trait system. Now, what are traits? Traits are a random ability that appears on a piece of equipment that drops from a mob or boss. There are tiers 1 through 5, where up to tier 4 is available for mobs above level 100 in the field. Tier 5 is available from level 200. Now, if you have a bag ticket, then your name will be applied to anything above a tier 3, as if you had crafted it yourself. If you want to know how many traits are available and what their effects are, as well as what tier they come from, I will be providing a link from Phantom's library down below. Now, moving on to what are the best places to farm traits. Traits are specific to the weapon that drops from that mob or boss and can only be transferred to the same weapon type. As such, you need to find mobs above level 100 or 200 that drop a weapon at a frequent rate. Now, since there are a lot of weapons and locations to farm, I'll be dropping McLeveler's video down in the description over some places you can go and farm at. So far, I have been enjoying myself over at Shrine of the Gods Area 2 with the Destiny Cubes for staffs, and I've gotten quite a few trait drops. Also, with the way that we now have to clear our inventory, I am really hoping they release an update to the auto discard so that way we can farm traits more efficiently. Now, once you have farmed a couple traits you're happy with, and you've farmed a lot, how do you transfer a trait? Well, you just need to head over to any blacksmith. Personally, I prefer Zyanga over on the Windark, and you can go to Customize and Trait Transfer. Now, in transferring to the same weapon, the success rate will be higher, but if you're transferring to a different weapon, the rate will be significantly lower. Also, if I remember correctly, the Spina cost of the transfer is the difference in the amount of weapon attack between both weapons. I guess this is just another reason for us to be grinding more Spina now. Now, when you lose a transfer, the equipment will be granted a trait called Radiance Chance level 1. Consecutive failures of trait transfer will level this up to 9 to be used for guaranteeing a trait transfer. Now, this is where the magic hammers come into play, as you can use them to deliberately fail transfer to increase the level of Radiant Chance of the trait you do want to gamble. There's also another way I will provide as a link down below over to the devil himself, as he has found that by transferring Radiant Chance a specific way introduces in which you don't need to use magic hammers to guarantee the success, but may include a bit more grinding in exchange, so definitely go over and check him out. All in all, I am pretty happy with the trait abilities as it breathes life into older map zones and encourages us to once again roam the world outside the main quests to find areas to farm and grind for equipment we want. As such, may also unintentionally help with selling weapon appearances as well as traits on the consignment board. I think as long as auto discard gets updated to allow us to filter traits in the future, this will be amazing in the long run for build polishing for our builds and may actually get introduced into build guides in the future. Overall, what are y'all's thoughts on the new trait transfer system? And hey, if you want to, please share your opinion down below.